All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from our own places of residence. My name's Will DeFries. To my right, Dave Ruff.
A lot of people don't realize that that's super producer Scott Storch on the keys.
He's on the payroll?
We might have stolen his beat. No, I'm kidding. It's not. It's actually my buddy Beat Geeks. So shout out to him. Shout out to Norris.
Shouts to Norris, man.
Don't say we stole something because we'll have some like random dude try to claim that, and then all of a sudden we're like in court.
Speaking of that, we'll talk later about that one thing. Sorry, we had an image issue. We'll pull back the curtain. I sent a classic DC Ruff attorney at law passive aggressive response.
I like. Yeah.
How'd it go? Did they like it?
We'll see.
We need to
You haven't heard back yet?
I used a photo on Sunday Scaries that I was not supposed to use and we got in trouble for it. It's the first legal action that's been taken against Wash Media.
Dude, we're not a legit media company until we have some kind of lawsuit on our hands.
That's kind of what I thought too. I was like, I'm
lawsuit.
going to start using really copyrighted photos all over the website and hope that we can get popped.
It's
That's
going to be a
just bullshit.
class action. It's going to be a class action with Brett, Randy, and like Klein.
Who would have thought that a photo of Princess Diana would have taken down Washed Media?
Allegedly. I didn't see anything. I didn't see a photo.
No, it's not even there. Dylan, what's up, dog?
Dude, just like Matty B said, man, we're the bad boys of small podcasts. So, you know, it just comes with the territory. Hey, guys, I'm doing great, man. This weather is absolutely phenomenal, making me want to act up like we talked about already.
Dude, I'm trying to turtleneck. It's so crisp out right now.
Dude, it is extra crispy today, just how I like it. Coming off a great weekend with the fam. I'm just killing it right now, man. I'm having a good day so far.
Wow, Dylan's killing it.
Yesterday, like you're just on top of the world.
I straight up fell asleep. It was totally unintentional, and then I woke up to the dogs barking next door, and I realized that I was out for about 45 minutes. So that was fun.
Hey, you fellas like just on the grass type of thing?
Well, it was a nice day, obviously. And, you know, I hadn't gotten any sun for a while. So I just sat in the backyard in my little master's lawn chair, actually. I just wanted to, it was probably 72 and breezy. So it was perfect. And next thing I knew, I was dozing and I let it happen. And then I woke up 45 minutes later.
It was very breezy yesterday.
It was nice, man. It was nice.
We sure did need it, though.
Brett, where are you right now?
I'm in the dining room of my girlfriend's house.
Okay. There you go.
Her parents' house or her house?
People are going to ask.
Her parents' house.
They don't mind that you're just setting up shop in their crib and getting pods and live happy hours off?
Yeah, you like walking into the living room and like the station in the middle of their like...
Remember when they like Caroline used like the ice dispenser and her mom and dad are like, stop, no, Caroline, you can't do that. He's live.
I mean,
no, her mom.
Go ahead. Are they staying away from the dining area while you're doing this and giving you your space? Like, are you commandeering a section of the house all yourself?
Yes, but I'm like I can do it in the bedroom, I can do it in the laundry room, anywhere. And they're like, no, take the dining room table, all yours. Type of thing. So I feel bad. I do feel bad.
They must really like you, man. You've made an impression on them, it sounds like.
I hope so, man. I hope so. They were outside with me yesterday at the at their pond, kitty corner from their house, just hitting golf shots.
Corner, caddy corner.
She says caddy corner too, but yeah, we were down there doing the Masters tradition that nobody responded to in the group text. So I was a little gun shy. I'm posting it on the gram later. Unless you guys just roasted me in another group text.
I didn't even see this text come through. I wasn't texting I wasn't doing much texting yesterday. I mean, on Easter, I feel like I don't want to blow up people's spot.
Nobody's doing anything. On
table of meals we had yesterday.
Yeah, but before we do, let's get some announcements out of the way.
Oh,
you guys know what today is?
Listen to Your Heart Day?
Premiere of Listen to Your Heart, baby.
What?
Listen to your heart.
Listen to your heart.
That's good, Dylan. That's good. Yeah. Are you on this?
Yeah.
Is this the Bachelor franchise show that you've decided to end your free agency for?
Yeah, I have my own little announcement to make. Yeah, I will be on the show this evening.
What instrument are you playing?
Mandolin.
Wow.
Emphasis on mandolin.
Yeah, emphasis
Rose-
on man.
Rosie went opto. I don't know
Yeah.
if we've talked about this, but she is now optimized and opposite side of the couch. I love it.
Yeah, I kicked her off one side, and then she just got on the other side of the couch, and I was like, I don't really know what to do with her, so I'm just going to let her sit there.
I
It's
respect that move.
We will be recapping Listen to Your Heart, unfortunately, on Patreon. Go sign up. We don't really know what to expect from this show, but I mean, given it's a Bachelor franchise and Chris Harrison's involved, we have to have high expectations. I don't know. I don't even know how long it is. Is this 2 hours tonight? Are we getting a 2-hour premiere?
Oh God, are they gonna bachelor us with this?
No.
Well, look,
You better not.
if Chris Harrison's got his name on something, I'm in. I'm at least gonna give it a shot. So
Hey, I DM'd Chris Harrison to come on our happy hour. It did not work out.
Jesus, how'd you word it?
shocking.
Who would have
That's
thought?
shocking.
I just said, hey, Chris, you want to get some Q? That's it.
Wow.
But I'll tell you this much. Pull back the curtain. Dottie Pepper did respond.
She was like, fuck off.
I gotta tell you, I know she's Saratoga's own, but I don't know how much you would have to say with Dottie.
I wanted to come on and just have you be like, oh, hey, Dottie. No, I sent her a nice note, and she sent like 4 paragraphs back of how she's handling quarantine. She's doing great.
Oh, good.
I've been wondering how
Everybody was
doing
really
during-
concerned about how Dottie Pepper was doing.
Hey, Saratoga's own. She also gave me the contact for CBS PR, so we'll have to go through them if we want Nance and Roma.
Dylan, didn't you DM Thotty Pepper?
Yeah, she hadn't gotten back to me yet, Dave. I'll let you know. That's got to be in it. That's got to be taken on Instagram, right? That handle, Thotty Pepper.
I don't know if golf social media has that kind of edge to them to do that, but that's a hyper niche golf reference.
I think it's only
Yeah,
Shoddy
that's
Pepper right now that I've seen out there.
Johnny.
Oh man.
God. Okay. Also, go check out Friday's YouTube live stream, Happy Hour Live. It's up live on the Washed Media YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/Washed Media. Still not sure what C stands for, but we'll find out. It was fun. Who did we have on? We had Noam on. We didn't have Klein this week, right? We had Cat Pat. I don't know.
Yeah, Clay again.
Intern Peyton was in the mix.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was a good time. Go check it out. Stick around for a while. All right. Now do we want to officially do the
Oh, we had the Bone Zone.
the round table? Oh, we did have the Bone Zone. He had the
Sure,
best
Bone.
audio
Yeah,
quality out of everybody. Hey, I didn't forget.
again. Everybody forgets me. I don't know.
Hey, can I say something about the live stream that I don't like to admit?
Sure.
Mhm.
I got accidentally obliterated on this platform. I
Did you?
stood,
Really?
dude, I stood up from it and I was like, oh man, I drank way more than I thought. And then like I was laying in bed and I felt like I had just like gotten hit by a truck or something.
Remind me what you were drinking. Was it that Japanese whiskey?
No, I was
Huh?
drinking a bottle of red wine, and then after that was gone, I didn't drink the whole bottle, so it was just like a part of a bottle, and then I had one beer after. But I think the
You're
wine,
just a little
got
bitch
me.
now, huh?
I was just fucking going after it.
I can't
Damn,
wait to
dude.
Black Will out with IPAs again someday.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
so excited.
this fall should be fun.
Oh, you're toast.
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
on this
tell you,
fall.
I've said this before, but I feel absolutely terrible when the live streams are done.
Yeah,
Like I usually finish my second drink about 30 minutes before it finishes, and then I don't get a new one. So by the time the live stream ends, like my booze intake like crashes and my adrenaline crashes from being live, and I just feel awful.
I totally agree. It's like I don't know why I just get so keyed up for these like the live streams. I don't feel like that after podcasts. I mean, I like to zone out a little bit after recording these, but I don't know. They're fun.
You get keyed up for them, you said?
That's a term, not a physical act.
Oh, okay.
For all the people at home. Hey, let's go back to what Brett wanted to do. What was on everyone's menu this weekend for Easter?
We'll get out of that quick.
Ripcord Will over there.
Yep.
I'll start. So, Dave, you want to do it?
You fucking start.
Dylan, the homie went off yesterday.
Yeah. We did a little brunch situation yesterday. So my sister and brother-in-law were here. We did a quiche.
A fucking
Yeah.
quiche?
A quiche.
Ooh.
We had banana bread, and we had a little fruit platter thing, and it was quite delicious. Oh, and mimosas, of course, which probably contributed to me falling asleep in my backyard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then they left early in the afternoon, so nothing special for dinner or anything like that.
Well, tell us what dinner was.
Yeah, what was dinner?
I had leftover Jets pizza, actually.
Love
Oh
that.
Jesus.
Love
I
that.
had Jets pizza for dinner 2 nights in a row, and it was fantastic.
Happy
Love that
Resurrection Day, Jesus. I'll have some leftover Jets.
place. It hit. So, what'd you have to eat, bitch?
Yeah. Eating Jets is the literal opposite of he is risen. Like it just puts you down and you just like
Dude, has Mizzen and Maine launched a He is Mizzen campaign yet? Because they should.
That'd be good. With JJ Watt just like
do that.
like
Just
throwing
pecs
dudes.
popping.
Like what up, dog?
Just the best pecs on the planet popping through a dry fit button down.
Gotta resist.
Thanks for asking, Dylan. I had we picked up from local. We were establishing our Eat Local campaign, and Perry's Steakhouse was on the menu. And I went and picked up food. Picked up a ribeye, some au gratin potatoes. I found out that I have trouble pronouncing au gratin.
You didn't do the chop?
Kind of like Tim Taylor.
Yeah. Gratin.
No, my wife did Alyssa did the pork chop, and
Not a girl.
it is so much pork chop that we have about 2 more meals still to get out of just that pork chop, and it was awesome.
I don't know how you guys eat the entire pork chop when we go for lunch.
I need to do that at some point, Dave.
So
I need
stupid.
to chop up.
Dave, how is it
Chop
getting? I haven't
all.
done this, but I've been craving it. How is getting takeout steak during this?
Dude, it was a lot better than I imagined. I was very worried because I texted this to the group. Perry's is in downtown Austin, and sometimes their valet line gets out of control because they're on the corner, and it'll bleed through into the intersection. Well, there was a line of cars, about 20 cars deep, that I was stuck in. And then right before you get to Perry's on that cross street, there's people trying to turn into the line. And it was causing some near altercations. The general rule with something like that is the zipper rule. You let one in, then then you go, and then it's 1 and 1. Well, an old guy and his wife decided to cut. They hauled ass and got in front of me, and I laid on the horn, and I had to pull up to the side of them to prevent myself from blocking the intersection. And I did a little Easter weekend road rage. I just kind of laid on the horn right next to their car, and you know what?
Oh,
I don't feel
they
bad
were too
about it.
ashamed. They were
You know
ashamed.
what?
They couldn't look at you.
They knew
That's
what
not
they
what
did.
we're doing.
That was
They knew
actually
what they did.
That was actually Sally and I picking up ours.
Dude, I was furious. I was like, and they were looking at me before, and I was like kind of looking at them, trying to give them like the wave, like letting them know that I was going to go. And they just hauled ass in their little Sonata and got right in front of me. And I was like, dude, I'm about to act up on Easter, catch a case, man.
Please, dude, I'm so glad you did not catch a case on Easter, Dave.
Honestly, it made me realize how it's the first time I've felt that kind of like adrenaline and anger since this whole stuff has started. Like I've been so calm. Like it made me kind of realize like, oh dude, this whole thing's kind of been calming, like just being inside and not having to like go out and stuff. Like I haven't felt those feelings in a month at least.
This entire ordeal has made my tolerance for other people go way down. Like just seeing people acting stupid, I just get way more angry very quickly. My tolerance is just gone.
Is this what it's like to be like an old person, like just kind of watching the kids and just being like, you kids, shaking your fist at them?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just all sent there.
Dylan, you can tell us about that.
No, I can't, Dave.
Have you yelled at any kids in your neighborhood yet, Dylan?
No, man. The kids been able to pretty chill so far, anyway.
Whatever.
Have any of them
the-
look for
the
autographs?
age range in your neighborhood, Dylan? Is it like starter families all the way up to high school kids?
Yeah, it is, man. It's a lot of young parents around here, a lot of little ones running around, riding bikes and shit. and then yeah, there's some bunch of high school kids around here too. Very family oriented area. I'm digging it, man.
Dylan, are they Austin High? What's the school district or high school for those kids?
Austin High is the school district, but Regents, which is a private school, it's probably half a mile away from here.
Yeah,
And
we
so
actually
lots
got
of
we got
Regents
some good kids from there. Yeah,
So
Yeah,
Dylan, on
lots
our-
of Regents nerds.
those
we did a
region
drive,
kids, man.
looking around. We were
What-
looking
what,
around.
Brett?
We drove by Regents, and it was that their football field is unbelievable. Just the grass is so tight.
Yeah, it's in incredible shape. Yeah, that's on one of my my jogging routes. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's really close to where I live.
There's some serious estates back in that neighborhood up the road from you.
Dude,
Like
I've been
big-
on a journey. Yeah, I'm exploring the whole area with my runs, and my God, it's kind of wild back there.
We get it, dude. You run.
Yeah, we get it. You live in a nice, affluent neighborhood and you run. Like, that's sick, dude.
Dave, are you
Oh,
still on
man.
the DL?
I miss you guys. What?
Is Dave still on the DL?
I think I'm ready to get back out there. I've been working out, but I've been avoiding the long distance runs just due to Achilles pain. I thought that would be a good thing to just kind of lay off of for a few weeks.
Could it have been because you went from running 0 miles to doing like 7 in a day?
Probably not the move. In retrospect, I should have started out with like 2 miles and maybe added a mile like each one. I don't know, but I have to say, Will, I think I might start going to our old studio, the vape house, and just kind of letting them know I'm going to park my car in front of their house and running those hills because that's a really hilly area.
There are some hills. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, hop on the resistance training with your boy over here. We can just be going up hills at all times.
I don't have a Peloton, so I don't know how that's going to
You
work.
be running the hills and I'll be biking the hills, virtually speaking.
Okay, we can just FaceTime while we do it.
Yeah. I've
Okay.
been trying to figure out how to put a laptop in front of there so I can just teach my own Peloton classes, but I haven't truly figured that out yet.
Shido looks like he's got like this whole setup where he's watching movies. He's got dual monitors. He's probably doing some spreadsheets too.
Probably
Kinda
a way
crazy.
that these people know how to like turn their screens into like being able to watch movies and stuff. I got to figure that shit out. I'm just sitting there watching like I'm just doing scenic rides through Tuscany and Napa, which is dope, but you know the scenery gets old sometimes. I need some new ones.
I bet Randy can probably help you. Randy helped me get the Twitch going.
Are you you're a Twitch boy?
Dude, I've got the only thing holding me back now might be my wife doing Zoom calls at the same time as me trying to stream. But all in all, we did a live stream.
She's like trying to talk to your family, and then like you're just in the background, like I'm trying to play video games with my friends.
Buddy, I'm working.
Dude, Sally went off in the kitchen yesterday for our Easter.
Ooh.
Like I
Tell us
said,
about it.
I was just mashing that high resistance yesterday, and I just needed some cals. And she made coffee cake yesterday morning, which I went on record saying was the single greatest thing she's ever made. The coffee cake is officially gone. We gave some to Micah, and then I ate the remainder. I was a monster.
How
I
many
love
is that?
coffee
How many
cake.
servings?
Love it.
How many servings? 5 total servings.
Then you took down 3 of them?
I had 4 yesterday and 1 this morning.
Wow.
It was
That's solid.
it was a lot. Yeah, and then we got a new wok. So we made green curry last night. Not many people are doing curry on Easter Sunday.
Dude, curry's good for you. It's a good recovery thing for you in your biking.
There you go. I'm training for. I don't know if this is feasible, but I'm currently training because I think I want to try to do the Tour de France.
I don't
On
see
your
that
Peloton?
happening.
Like on the Peloton?
No, I want to do it. Like I want to go to France and do the Tour de France.
Well,
I
I
don't
got to
think
tell
that-
you, man. I feel like you're too big to do it. I feel like all those guys are like jockey size.
Dude, I've always kind of thought like, you know, maybe being an athlete wasn't my thing. But the more I think about it, the more I think that there might be some credibility to the statement that you can do anything you set your mind to. And so
I think
I think
have you been reading the David Goggins book too? Is that what this is about?
Yeah,
Stay hard.
you know, I gotta aim for for the moon, you know? And if I missed, I'll still land among the stars.
Dylan, did
The
you
thing
like
about
Goggins? Did you like his post yesterday of him just running with a backpack with presumably weights in it?
What's that guy's deal, man? Yeah, I watched it and I got a little chuckle out of it. He's really something. He ends every video with "Stay hard."
Stay hard. Hey, I was laughing because me and Dan, we've been trading workout stuff, and he got mad at me when I told him I was doing long distance runs. And we were like, yeah, you can't build muscle when you're running long distance. It makes it hard. And then like I brought up, I was like, well, David Goggins does it. And then I was like, I probably shouldn't compare myself to a guy who's in the top 0.0001% of all humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lofty.
A little bit different genetics and mind power and everything there. So,
do you guys know that this might be breaking news to you guys? Do you guys know that Fly Fishing Charlie is going fishing with Connor Wanders?
Dude,
I knew that they hung out on occasion.
Fly Fishing Charlie, he's the guy.
We got to do that with Fly Fishing Charlie.
I've done it, and then he moved. He was my mentor, and he took off in the night, and I was just devastated that I didn't have anyone to teach me how to fly fish anymore.
He Baltimore Colts you.
Yeah, it was tough. Brett, what was your spread like?
Oh, but spread last night. We did fried chicken in the garage where we did like the deep fryer situation. First time I've done that since or helped with it. Her dad did the whole thing. I stood on and watched the temperature of the gauge. That's about it. But last time I did that, my grandfather spilled. We were doing a turkey for New Year's Eve, and the oil went all over his legs. And for years, he was getting skin grafts, and it was a scene. So we haven't done those in my family for a minute. That was like 2006, and so we did it yesterday with fried chicken, and it went really well. And homemade buttermilk fried chicken was probably one of my favorite Easter meals I've ever done. We did that. We did baked beans, like barbecue baked beans, pasta salad, all really good, man. We went off in the kitchen yesterday.
Dude, I got to tell you, as a fried chicken connoisseur, that chicken looked good on your IG.
The color was fantastic.
Dave, didn't you text me on the side and say that you thought it looked really bootleg?
No, I definitely did not.
Don't say that. No, it was fantastic.
In their own home, Will.
It looked good.
And then we were doing this thing where we just kept drinking nonstop. So we were just doing
hell yeah,
Cosmo, Teeny, gin. Like I think I had every alcohol in the book yesterday. Because we were kind of playing around with mixing up drinks. And then I was doing Masters stuff on their pond in their front yard. So you guys watched the Masters yesterday? The running it back.
You guys see this? You guys seen this Masters?
Yeah.
Hey, ow!
I mean,
yeah,
the repost
of it.
I watched all of it, and I have to say, I'm glad I did. It was good. It was a good fill-in for obviously not the real thing, but they had Tiger and Jim Nantz doing a Zoom call with about the same technology that we're using now, and it was great. Tiger looked like he was in like his indoor soundproof swing academy, like the Tiger Woods Swing Academy.
Why did he have 20 putters behind him?
Yeah, why were there so many?
I guess because he's the cat.
Dude, I thought I was watching it from afar. I thought he was in his kitchen, and those were like swords or knives or cutting utensils. So they're just putters. Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna take a closer look at that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Having him, provide some commentary on like what he was thinking and shots he was about to hit and where his mindset was at during different parts of that final round. That was pretty tight, pretty cool insight.
Yeah, it was a power move for him to put the green jacket on when they threw it back to him after the final putt.
Yeah, I kind of expected him to be in a red crop. What do they call the turtleneck?
Mock neck?
Mock turtle. But he didn't do it.
Dude, I forgot. I forgot how much of a machine Molinari is and like was over like the front nine, just clutch par putts, and then it just came apart, man. It was like just a snowball effect of everything that needed to happen for Cat like did happen.
Do you remember?
Man, it was crazy on number 12, the par 3, that the group in front of them, 2 of them hit it in the water, almost identical shots. And then in Tiger's group, which I forgot that they did paired up with 2 other guys, Finau and Molinari they both hit it in the water too. I forgot that happened. And he was the only one out of the 2 groups that landed safely over there.
He's a savvy veteran. He knows you got to play that shot over the bunker, man. You can't go with that pin, because he was saying that Tony and he was calling. Okay, first of all, he was calling Molinari Fran.
What a terrible thing to do.
No one is doing that. I can promise you that is not an approved nickname on any level. But he was like, yeah, Fran and Tony, they were hitting it. They hit it flush. The ball just died. So he took it over the bunker, but he's a little, I don't know what I hate more, Fran or him calling Koepka Brooksy. Like Brooksy, it's unnecessary. His name is already 1 syllable. You don't need to give him a nickname.
No, I feel like he's doing that just to like alpha Brooks a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
And
think
low-key pisses Brooks off, but he can never show that publicly. So Tiger just does it on national television to jab at him.
So I think that's probably part of it. I also think that Tiger has such a reputation of like being unfriendly to other players on tour, because he's like a pure psychopath out there, that like now that he's like older and wiser and like gets along with the guys, he kind of overdoes it with the nicknames. Like he wants people to be like, oh, Tiger, he calls him Brooksy, they must be good friends. So he kind of puts it out there and exaggerates it.
It's a Ryder Cup effect.
Brooksy.
I admittedly did not watch any of it except for the aftermath when after Tiger, when he put on the green jacket. I only really watched that. I tried to hold true to my weekend plan of ignoring all Masters content in hopes that it wouldn't affect my mood, but I got roped in a little bit. You can't just not watch Tiger talk about that. The Twitter coverage was fun, though. I was having fun, just watching along with everybody.
It was very fun, man. I forgot how awesome it was, him walking off the green, seeing the kids, his mom, and like his son's such a cute kid with the giant backward cap. And I was thinking more like Tiger really talked about this, but those kids, they'd never seen him at his best. Like they'd never seen him win a major. Like they only knew him as like what Tiger says, the YouTube golfer, or as what Dylan says, the YouTube's golfer. And like for them to see him win, it's like, dude, that's like that they've never seen that before. They've never seen him pull something out like that. So that was cool.
Dave, can you confirm or deny whether or not you were wearing your Tiger Woods Halloween costume while watching it yesterday?
I actually put on pants and a polo yesterday. I tried to dress up a little bit for Easter.
Golf shoes on? Did you put golf shoes on for the coverage?
No, I did not dress up for the coverage, Will.
Yeah, I'm just asking, just making sure.
God.
Can we talk about our friends over at Quip real quick?
Please.
I have a question for you guys. Has your morning or evening routine changed recently?
Really? No, it hasn't. I don't know if I'm supposed to say yes, but it has not.
Well, that's probably because you guys are podcasters, but a lot of people in the world who actually have to go to like a real job, their routines have changed drastically.
Yeah.
And, when your routine changes, it impacts your oral care. You can get pretty much anything delivered to your door throughout this entire process, but do you realize that you can get a toothbrush delivered too?
Yeah, that's. I'm keeping mine charged, man. I'm ready to go.
Quip's not taking this pandemic off. They are straight delivering.
No. So let's just do this. Let's talk about brushing our teeth. 75% of us use old, worn-out bristles that are ineffective, and even more people forget to floss daily. And good health starts with good habits. Quip makes it easy by delivering all the oral care essentials you need to brush and floss better. The Quip electric toothbrush is timed sonic vibrations with 30-second pulses that guide a dentist-recommended 2-minute routine. And there's even a sized down version for kids. The homie's got to cop one. He's got to.
Yeah, he does.
The Quip brush head, toothpaste, and floss refills are automatically delivered on a dentist recommended schedule every every 3 months for just $5 each. A friendly reminder when it's time to refresh and to stay committed to your oral health, and shipping is free. So if you go to getquip.com/circlingback right now, you'll get your first refill free. That's your first refill free at getquip.com/circlingback, spelled getquip.com/circlingback. Quip, the good habits.
Sorry.
Dave, can you address the rumors about a photo that surfaced online this weekend?
Which one? There's been a couple.
It was of you, and you were standing at the end of your driveway.
You were trying to get
yes.
exposed by some people, I believe.
Oh yeah, so Will posted a photo. Will, why don't you set the stage? Because you kind of you did a stop by. You did a drive by on my house. You came by, said hi, post pizza,
had a beer, and played some bananagrams via FaceTime with my buddy. And then we decided that pizza sounded really good, so I decided to hop in the car, go to Jets. And as we got to Jets, I thought, we're really close to Dave and Alyssa's place. Let's do a drive-by. And so we drove in. I saw that the Swing Academy was open for business. The garage door was open. I saw the net ripple as I pulled in. Then I saw Dave just turn back and, just look at our car. And I was like, yeah, it's on right now. And so we did a little social distancing for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, we did. It was nice to have human interaction. Saw Will. Will got a photo of me. I had my 7-iron on my shoulder. I think it was my 7. And somebody said, like, zoomed in and saw that there's like an imprint. It looks like an imprint of a ball on the toe. So they're saying, "Oh, Dave, you hit toe shots, man." And yeah, I was dealing with that controversy all weekend, but I have no explanation for it. No, there it is. Nice.
Well, the question the world wants to know is, do you hit toe shots?
Yeah, what's up with the toe shots?
Actually, the more that I look at it, put it back up, Randy. The more that I look at it, it does kind of look like a camera anomaly, but I'll play nice here and say it is from a toe shot. But Dylan pointed something out before the pod that I would have to have hit like thousands of toe shots for it to wear into my club.
It's not from one strike of the ball.
You can take it down.
You have to. That wear pattern is created by, hundreds and hundreds of identical shots. So
my biggest thing in the world is people chirping golf stuff in comments on Instagram to other amateur golfers. Like, if anyone posts from a course and it's like, "Oh, dude, wide left," and it's like, okay, other amateur golfer who sucks. Like, thank you for just being.
I'm sure
comments.
I'm sure the dudes dunking on me are all like scratch golfers. I will admit I am a 10.2 handicap, and I don't think I've hit a lot of toe shots into the net, but I have definitely hit some off the hosel and missed the net and had like the stray bullet ricochet. Like that has happened twice. I'm working on some things in the academy. I'm really working on keeping my hands in front of the ball at impact. But
one of those rattling around your garage will get Randy just riled up in the house. Just like that's going from fully horizontal to just like,
dude, true story. I lost the ball, and I don't know if it like went through the drywall. I don't know what happened, but luckily I can announce this. I was gifted a Chippo, and they hooked it up with like the Chippo balls are soft. They're like Nerf. So I've been hitting those into the net instead of the actual golf ball, because if I blade or shank one of those, it's a lot less baggage there.
They give you a little bit of feedback too, like they're hard enough to know that you're hitting them, and they're not like the wiffle balls.
I don't remember the last
chip
time I your golf club.
You got to come by the academy. I'll just open the garage, let you come in and get some reps in if you want.
Can you set up like a laptop so I can FaceTime with you? I don't have to touch it. You'll just start the call beforehand, and then I will just talk to you.
Will, I can sit in my car in the driveway and just watch you with the windows up. I'll be completely quarantined off from you.
Perfect. I'm in. I need to work on some stuff.
I do like the idea that I was just like hood in the face working on toe shots, like just working on like a toe hook, like out of the woods or something all weekend. That would be
you're just really doing some some hyper niche swing techniques in hopes that it can improve the game.
Maybe I'm standing too far from the ball. Who knows?
Hey, why didn't you guys invite Dylan?
Because it was sporadic.
People are wondering.
I didn't know I was going to Dave's until I picked up the pizza and was like, damn, we're close to Dave's.
Sally sent us a text, like it's Alyssa and I, and it said, "Come outside in 1 minute." I was already in the garage.
Dylan, I'll stop by your place on this Saturday.
Yeah, I'll hold my breath, man.
Cool.
Oh no.
I probably wouldn't if I were you, but yeah, cool. Sick.
I can't wait to see you, man.
I want the first time I go to your house to be a housewarming party. I don't want to stand outside of that thing and not know what it's like inside. I want to be mixed
You
up.
don't want to do a drive-by and check out the crib?
Nah, dude, we're good.
Dylan, you're gonna be passed out drunk in the backyard again anyway.
I can't wait to show you all the crib, man.
How many emotions did you have yesterday?
Well, I probably had 3.
Sally had 3. She was pretty turnt. I had 0.
Alyssa had 3. I had 0. I did have a Peroni.
Why are all the basics are having 3?
Nothing makes me more tired than having just a couple mimosas, man. It just really knocks me out.
Yeah.
Champagne in general, man. Just not. I can't believe it's like a wedding or a party beverage because it gets you tired as fuck.
Gotta be careful. I only drink
party beverage.
That's
What do you drink, bro?
Nothing. Can we talk about McConaughey's bandana tutorial?
I have not seen this. I'm very excited.
We're going to play it for you right now. If you want to watch the actual video, I would recommend going to Matthew McConaughey's Twitter account or Instagram account, I guess. He's at McConaughey, which is a good app for him to acquire. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he is in the woods when he taped this video, but let's take a listen. If you're watching on YouTube at Watch Media channel, here it is.
Bounty hunter Bobby Bandito, but you can call me Bobby B. I say it's high time we catch this killer, because we got more living to do. Here's how. So you lay down your favorite bandana, unfold it like so. Get your trusty coffee filter that you had on the go. Get your 2 rubber bands. Roll one down one end like this. Roll the other one down this end like that. Fold them over like so. Grab a hold, and you're good to go. Now remember, stay at home. But if you gotta go, strap it on like so. Now, I'm challenging all you triple Bs out there. It's time for us to band together and see who can make the most badass Bandito bandana so we can beat the Corona V. Bobby B style.
Dude, that's amazing. That is so much better than I thought. I didn't realize when you explained this morning, I didn't know it was like it had production. I thought it was just him talking into the camera like he's been doing. That was amazing.
Why does he take 4 days off? I don't get it.
Dude, he is a content monster.
I mean, like, he called it Corona V.
Bobby Bandito. Oh, he shouted out. He's shouting out all his triple Bs out there.
Like, taking down Corona V. Why is he posting in the woods signs that say that they need to catch coronavirus?
It's an awareness campaign, and he's putting a little McConaughey twist on it. And you know what? Thank God for him. Thank God for McConaughey.
I feel like he talks about his ass a lot, and I worry that like somebody one day, like he's probably been at a dinner one time where another famous person's just like, dude, shut up.
Do you think he was sitting there like editing the video in his house, putting up graphics and stuff for Bobby Bandito?
Editing. No.
One man show.
He definitely he did the poster in Photoshop and then printed it off on his printer and then went out to the woods and was like, "All right, babe, will you tape this?"
What's his wife's name? Camilla?
No clue.
Honestly, though, the video is pretty helpful. That's
I know.
Really
I
cool.
kind of want to make my own.
Bobby Bandito.
Bobby Bandito.
Have there been any celebrities out there that have just had terrible content that you're just like, oh my God, stop?
Ooh, good question. I will say McConaughey's on the strong end. He's really powering through. Taylor Kitsch, I don't know if you guys follow him. His Instagram is a little weird. I don't really know. I know he's hot and chicks dig him, but what he's doing, he's like got this like stuffed animal and he's doing like funny content, and it's not that funny, but people are gonna like laugh because it's him. I don't know. He seems like a good dude though. I think he has a house in Austin, so if he ever wants to join us, he's more than welcome.
All
He
the
was supposed
celeb.
to be at the Patreon House of Creativity, but we had to cancel that.
That's too bad.
That's tough.
All the celebs posting videos from their, like $10 million mansions, talking about how, we know it's tough to stay home right now, but you got to do it. They're all getting shit on by everybody, which makes sense.
Well, like I actually thought like John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, I think they did some interview somewhere and they said that like, oh yeah, it's wearing on us. And then everyone on Twitter was like shitting on them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if someone asks you what's going on, like you can't just like be like, well, we're super privileged and we live in a mansion, so we're fine. Like that's a worse answer than like saying, it's wearing on us a bit, but we were trying to make the best of it.
Yeah, people are just swarming on celebs when they do that shit right now. It's really.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of taking a little bit of pleasure when people start dunking on the John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. I don't know why. It's just because I
never liked her.
I never got it. I don't know. I know I was in the minority there, but I just didn't think it.
My thoughts on that don't apply just to them though. Like if a celebrity's asked how they're doing and they're like, oh, it's wearing on me. Like, I mean, yeah, it's wearing on everybody. They can't be like penalized for that. But at the same time, no one should feel bad for these celebrities at all because like if they're in their mansions, watching dope ass shit in their home cinemas, no one should feel bad for them.
Brings up a good point. Did you guys see Bieber getting dunked on for his mansion?
No.
That's the ugliest house I've ever seen in my entire life.
People are ragging on Bieber's house, and it's kind of funny. It does look like it's from the future, and it's definitely not my taste. I'm not a postmodern type guy, but it's interesting. And Twitter was having fun with it. Randy, if you get a chance, you could probably find it on Twitter really easy and throw it up there for Will. But it does look like it's from The Sims. The house looks like it's from like the year 2060 or what we imagine the year 2060 to look like.
Is it the circular one in Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that place? Why?
It looks like the coldest, most uncomfortable place to hang out in.
It looks like there's too much natural light that can get in there. I love me some natural light, but like there's just way too much going on there.
Are we positive that's his house? Is that not just like an internet thing?
It's Justin Bieber, dude. He can buy whatever.
Do we have double source confirmation on that?
We'll just go with what the internet's telling us, Brett. Calm down.
It's the net.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe it.
I will say the interior's dope. He's been getting some grams off and looks solid on the inside, unsurprisingly.
I put What Do You Mean on my spin playlist the other day. I can confirm that it still slaps.
That's got a good BPM, right? It's
got a ticking clock. It's just great. It's got a grandfather clock, Dylan.
I don't know why you're singling me out on that.
Aren't you the big grandfather clock guy? Didn't we just talk about this?
I think that was Brett, man. It wasn't me. I'm a grandfather clock.
I love a grandfather clock.
We had one at the crib growing up.
I don't think we ever had one.
That the constant ticking is something you get used to, but it was still kind of annoying. It's just always there, always ticking, loud.
My parents have one, and it'll ding like every 15 minutes. And if you're watching a movie or a show, you're like, probably don't need to do that every 15 minutes.
Oh, that would drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's like that's like going to Alamo Draft House and during the most intense part of the movie at the end, they start handing out the checks. And it's like, all right, can't you just do this like 2 seconds later? You've seen this movie a million times because you work here.
It also lets you know that the movie's got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so I guess I know where we stand right now. It's brutal.
I don't know of a better way for them to do it, but that's why I'm not a huge fan of seeing like dramatic movies at Alamo.
Yeah. I saw
that, and I don't want to hear some dude eating bruschetta next to me, like chomping down on it.
I mean, they do keep it quiet there. I feel like I'm going to get kicked out for looking at my phone one of these days. I did get a warning once.
Whoa, look at you, man.
I know, bad boy. I was watching The Revenant, or I think that's what it's called. The Leo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was my first time ever being there, and I took my phone out to see what time it was so I could gauge how long into the movie we were, and I got sniped by some waiter across the place, and he came over and yelled at me.
You're the bad boy of cinema.
Yeah, I was like, get the fuck out of my face. let me drink my Pepsi and eat my Sour Patch Kids in peace. Oh, what do we got next up here?
Did y'all see the?
Oh, go ahead, Dave.
I was going to see if y'all saw that Diddy. There's a Diddy controversy. He's been speaking of celebs going live.
Is it
He's
the one
been
with
going.
Lizzo?
Yeah. So he went live yesterday. And I don't know what it was, like some kind of Easter thing, and they were listening to music and stuff. And he let Lizzo join in the live. So you had Diddy up here with his sons and Lizzo starts like really breaking it down and twerking. Like that's what she does. And Diddy gets in the camera. He's like, "Oh, hey, whoa. It's Sunday. We're trying to keep it, keep it PG or whatever." And so he gets rid of Lizzo on the live. And then Drea, Draya. I'm not that familiar with her, but she's a model. She does a bunch of stuff. She's skinny. She's like not super thick. And she starts doing the exact same thing. And Diddy just leaves it on. And he's like completely cool with it. So he's getting roasted because he let
Oh my gosh.
He let Drea break it off and cut off Lizzo.
Did he?
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's not. I mean, yeah, it's a tough look, but
Diddy's got the salt and pepper beard going. He looks good, man.
Dude, he and Will Smith were live last night, and I tuned in for like, I don't know, 60 seconds, and they both had some salt and pepper beards going. I loved it.
Dude, Diddy's my boy.
Yeah.
Got that pic together.
You should post it right now. You should repost it and be like, wow, dude, since he's in the news cycle, I thought I'd talk about this time that I met him.
Oh, man, you can't do Lizzo like that. That's cold.
It's messed up, dude. What's your beef with Lizzo?
You can't have Lizzo on your live stream and expect not to see, some twerking.
When's
She's
the
gonna
last
put
time
it down
my
low.
camera didn't throw ass? Like that just comes with the territory when you have her on. I kind of like that about her too.
If we had her on and she didn't twerk, I'd be very disappointed.
What if I was like that? What if like Ed, you guys knew that we couldn't record the podcast in the studio because like I was just gonna while out the entire time?
Will just won't stop twerking on camera.
Yeah, like dude, why? Like he's just trying to dagger at all times.
No one's daggering.
No, with Wilmon's been taking off with the daggering lately.
Why are you
daggering contest with cash prizes?
Yeah, in order to dagger at Wilmon's, you have to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks at Wilmon's, and then we will let you out and you're allowed to dagger.
Damn.
Hey, Brett, do you know what I miss the most about the lodge right now?
What's that?
Not just covering my entire body in Omax whenever we get there.
Dude, I have like 3 bottles at home. I love it.
The cryo freeze just hits. We used to have some in the office. We still do have some in the office, but we just forgot to take it when we left. And it's just been killing me. I can speak for, a lot of people when I say that living with chronic pain is the worst. It's more than a feeling of a discomfort, and it can affect your whole life. Many of our listeners probably have some type of pain that's prevented them from relaxing or sleeping or stopped them from exercising. Perhaps been going for a couple weeks and it hasn't improved with any of the treatments that you've tried. Dave, I mean, you're a big chronic pain guy, right?
I don't know if I'm chronic pain at that level, but I definitely use it to recover. I've been rubbing it on the calf muscles post long run, and it's got that good smell, that menthol, and it just cools you down. Will, now that you're a super athlete, how are you recovering with it?
Oh, dude, I mean, like my this I don't know how to say this without sounding like a weirdo. My butt after these long rides, I mean, it's just firing. It hurts. So you just gotta rub some on. Calm those.
If you need help, you just call your boy up. I'll come over there, man. I got you.
That's perfect.
We're not doing that now, dude. 6 feet, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Right now, Omax Health is offering our listeners 20% off a full bottle of Cryo Freeze CBD Pain Relief Roll-On plus free shipping. This discount also applies towards any product site-wide. All you have to do is go to omaxhealth.com today and enter promo code Circling Back. That's omaxhealth.com and enter code Circling Back to get 20% off Cryo Freeze and site-wide. I mean, we all use it. Just take our word for it. It's dope.
It is.
If you're doing quite literally anything, like around the house or yard work or running or exercising, I haven't had a better product that I've put on after to recover.
I only did one thing when I had tendonitis. I only did one thing, was use that stuff, and it went away. I was very happy about that. Who knows? Got to think they're connected.
Will, are you sneaky getting like an ass now from riding your pelly all the time?
Worried about getting stupid thick. What if I just show up to Matzo Rancho and I'm just caked up?
Dude, I think you already were.
Yeah, you got that pick off that one time.
I had the dad legs, but like my ass has never popped like I want it to.
Are you about to be slim thick?
with the cute ass. No, I need to start getting a little more aggressive if I need to get slim thick.
Just do hills the whole time.
That's kind of what I do, but I need to get my reps up. I was told by my buddy who's a big cyclist that my revolutions need to go up a little bit. My cadence.
How many? What's your average revolutions per minute? Can you look that up?
Yeah, so mine's really low because I pretty much only do climbs right now.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's lower. It's just below 60, I think, most of the time. And I really want to get that higher because I want to start actually doing. I actually want to buy a road bike at some point if I keep this going long enough, because I think it would be a nice way to go see shit and not just do it in my apartment. But I need to get my cadence up. It's too slow right now. But my kilojoules are just firing, so I don't care.
Does that translate? Does the Pelly translate to the road?
I mean, I'm working all the same muscles that you'd work on the road. So I mean, it's just a matter of getting used to it.
But it's like treadmill versus actually running.
Yeah. I would think that doing a bike would be better than running on a treadmill as far as the comps, because running on a treadmill, you're not moving, you're not propelling yourself off the earth, right? Off of something solid.
Yeah.
But riding a bike, it's just riding a bike. Like the only thing different is you're not moving.
You just push.
That was my science breakdown of that.
That was good. That was a good breakdown, Dave.
Hey, cut that clip, man. That'll go viral.
We have some unfortunate news. I know a lot of people have had plans ruined throughout this entire thing, and we're not shielded from that either. But our plans to go to Burning Man this year have officially gone out the window, and we have to attend online only.
Yeah, Burning Man online. What in the world is going on here?
It says Burning Man is moving to what it refers to as the multiverse, which for this year's meeting. I like the name the multiverse. It says, quote, after much listening, discussion, and careful consideration, we've made the difficult decision to not build Black Rock City in 2020. Read a Friday announcement from the Burning Man Project. The quote goes on, given the painful reality of COVID-19, one of the greatest global challenges of our lifetimes, we believe this is the right thing to do. In 2020, we need human connection and immediacy more than ever, the announcement continued, but public health and well-being of our participants. They go on and on. So now we're just doing a multiverse, which they describe as a virtual metropolis waiting for us to come home. We can build it together, be together, and burn together, only digitally instead of in the dust.
I'm done. I can't do this.
Dude, let's go.
I would rather go to Burning Man like physically and then do it digitally. Like that just sounds like my nightmare.
Are you guys going to return the outfits that you bought for Burning Man?
I mean, it's just a sock, so
I'm just wearing my Bobby Bandito bandana. That's all I'm going to wear.
Actually,
wait, is this something?
A lot of people do wear bandanas.
Free.
It's true.
I don't know. They don't charge tickets for Burning Man anyway. I think you just kind of show up. So like, if we wanted to enter the multiverse, I think we just go.
Really? Burning Man is free to attend?
Dude, I don't think you have to pay to get into Burning Man. I think you just get on the road and drive in. There's no corporate sponsors or anything.
Any other
I thought Black Rock did it.
I think that's just what it's called.
Is it Blackwater?
I could be totally wrong. I have no clue.
Yeah, it's a private defense contractor.
I guess they are. I guess they're like $475, which are up for $50 from the year before. I was always under the impression that it was just some big, not associated with any corporate thing, and that's what made it like what it was. Buying it,
I thought that too.
Stupid.
I wonder if a lot of people are gonna have to return their puppies in queso shirt.
Yeah, the devastating news would be if they've already canceled like Coachella and everything like that, right?
Yeah, Stagecoach. Yeah,
good.
I'm trying to think of the dumbass one that all those idiots from the Bachelor franchise go to.
Stagecoach,
dude.
Do you think Blake is like relieved or like bummed?
No, that's his Super Bowl, dude.
Like if he can go to an EDM set at Stagecoach, even though it's a country music festival, like he's just in heaven.
Dude, that guy cleans up at Stagecoach. Like he's devastated.
Clearly. I mean, he was with what? Kaylin and Christina? Who was he with that entire time?
Everybody. And you know what else? He seems like the most likely candidate to be caught at like a party during quarantine. Like he's at like some underground like bachelor contestant reunion or something, and it gets out and everybody just roasts him. Like I could see him having that lack of self-awareness.
He is the lowest hanging fruit of that franchise right now, and it's the greatest thing on earth.
That guy sucks.
Are we going to get actual characters for Listen to Your Heart? Like, are we going to get people from the franchise? Are they going to try to draw us in by using other people? Like, do we see Demi tonight?
Dude, they're gonna shoehorn in like their greatest hits. Like JoJo's definitely making an appearance, right?
Jed gonna make an appearance. The music angle to play with too.
Yeah, don't JoJo and like Rogers like host it or something like that? I think they have a big role.
I don't need him on there.
I didn't know that. I honestly don't know very much going into it, and that's the way I like it.
Yeah, I'd prefer it that way. I did see right underneath McConaughey's video for Bobby Bandito. His last tweet was from April 12th, and it's just of a cross. And it just says crossroads plus crucifixes. And it's sad that the first thing I thought was, man, that would be a great country song for a shitty country singer to do. Have they already? There's got to be someone that's already done that.
Well, there's 3 wooden crosses. Shout out Randy Travis. It's a good song.
Doesn't appear as though there is a song like that, so that's a free agent right now.
Is there an album like that though?
Bobby Bandito, you know the Banditos are a noted motorcycle gang in Texas and throughout the Southwest.
Were they involved in the restaurant shooting?
The Twin Peaks shooting in Waco, Texas. They were. It was the Banditos and the Cossacks.
The most bizarre gang shootout of all time.
Dude, yeah. They were shut down the Twin Peaks in Waco, dude. That's a bummer. They got a great menu.
Is there like a documentary on that or anything?
There needs to be, if not, but I don't think there is.
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to see it.
They have security footage, like from inside the restaurant when shots start popping off, and I mean it's a scene. People are ducking under tables and shit. It was wild, man.
Imagine you're just in there with the boys trying to have a couple beers, you know, that are exactly 34 degrees chilled, you know, because they tell you that, and you're just eating some brisket nachos, and next thing you know, the Sons of Anarchy episode breaks out at your restaurant.
Not ideal.
No.
Dead bodies in the parking lot.
We had a dude at Hooters almost pull a gun out of his trunk that one time.
Dude, that was weird.
That's the most scared I've been in a long time, and it was unfortunate that it was at a Hooters. That
was weird. I forgot about that.
Yeah, some dude got mad in the Hooters and said he's going to go to his trunk, and I was like, "Are we about to? Do I need to like go huddle behind the bar or something like that?"
Dude's popping trunk at Hooters.
We also were at Hooters another time when like a Trump protest rolled up to like the front of it, and I was like, "Are we about to get like taken over in Hooters? Like, I'm just trying to eat some Daytona style wings."
I almost think that was the same day.
No, it was not the same day.
It wasn't? Okay,
Positive.
well,
Yeah, positive.
Maybe I was just trying to make it. Yeah, I was going to say, I was just trying to like lessen how many times we went to Hooters in this hypothetical.
I just think we need to. We can't go there anymore because they did shut down our local hometown Hooters. But we probably needed to stop going there anyway because every time we went there, we put ourselves in a dangerous situation. We're like 3 for 3 on that.
That chicken sandwich there is legit.
Everything's legit. I don't even like waffle fries, and I like their waffle fries.
Wings are good.
Yeah.
Wings.
Okay. So are we going? Are we not going to Burning Man? I'll be there.
I will not be attending digital Burning Man.
I'm going to use my goggles from Breckenridge just for my virtual Burning Man.
It's too bad that we had a big sponsorship lined up to get an RV run out there in the desert. So we'll put it on next year's revenue.
The thing about Burning Man is it's a man burning.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, good point, David.
Brett, you brought something up. I want to show y'all. No, I can't find it. There is an RV for sale on my Nextdoor app.
Wow.
57,000 miles?
Is it a Winnebago?
It's a Winnebago, yeah. I don't know the difference.
I don't know.
I'm a broke boy.
Oh, we got to get it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get one.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
98 Catalina.
We'll use it for something.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we will.
It's only the second owner too. Hell yeah. Third time's a charm.
I could see Dylan getting really into RVing at some point in his life.
No, that's not me, man. I don't like road trips.
You don't like the open road?
Really?
I don't like to be in the car, even a Winnebago.
Same.
Yo, you remember how cranky he was on the way to Dallas?
Oh, Dylan stays cranky.
No, I mean, no. If I can sit in the back and chill and like play poker and shit, yeah, I want to be driving that.
The back. Well, like you sitting in the back is the least expected thing from you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. I would be expected to drive, like if I owned it, and that's just not me. I don't want to do that. Everyone's having fun in the back. I'm at 10-2, just tearing down the road. I don't want to do that.
I totally.
I'm driving here.
You just want to sit in the captain's seat and chill.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
did y'all have friends
I'd
growing
drive.
up who had captain's seats in their parents' minivans?
They're Astro vans.
Oh,
We
those
had-
are the best. You did?
Yeah. Do you remember
Dude.
the ones that you could they swiveled? It was just like a Chrysler
Yes.
minivan. It swiveled like to the side or backwards.
They don't make them like that anymore, man.
My cousins
No,
have one of those like super comfortable ones. I mean, they drove it everywhere. It was their everyday car, but it had like full recliners in the back. It was wild. My parents would never go for one.
Will, did you have like the Taurus hatchback where the seat pointed backwards?
Yep.
Really?
First car that I remember my parents driving had the seat that went backwards. I always wanted to sit in it. White
That's wild.
station wagon.
Ooh, I've never been in one of those.
It was weird looking back. I mean, at the time, I thought it was cool, but like it was kind of weird looking back on it, just staring at the people behind you driving.
It's
But we
awkward.
definitely had one.
Kind of seems
My
dangerous.
dad also had a white Miata at the same time, so I don't know
Oh,
what.
hell yeah.
Damn.
There's still that Miata for sale on 71 for like $1,400.
Miatas are not expensive right now. If we wanted one,
No.
we could easily get one. Should we get out of
It's
here?
like halfway to Bastrop. I might go take a look at it on my way back.
We need to get out of here before we actually buy a Miata.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, R.I.P. Tavares Jackson.
Yeah,
Man, what a bummer.
sad.
Car
Great
wreck, man.
college quarterback. That sucks. 36 years old?
Yep.
Too
Good
soon.
boy, man. Makes you think.
I think he hung up a few W's on the Lions.
Yeah, he was always like whenever he went in the game as a backup, you're like, oh shit, like we're not out of the woods here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Too bad.
All right, guys. Listen
Enjoy-
to Your Heart tonight on ABC. Check it out. We'll be live on Patreon, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Again, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. Go check it out. It's good, Dave. That's a good impersonation of typing.
Or Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan's a hunt tech guy.
He's the most
Well, fat-
effective hunt and peck guy of all time.
Pretty fast with it.
Yeah. I can't do it. You cruise.
I can't believe you hunt and peck.
Oh yeah.
Shut up. Mind your own fucking business.
All right, let's get out of here. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh,
wrong song.
Ah.